babes, welcome to my channel. I'm Maria, aka Agape Love Girl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be doing an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus unboxing and a demo try on for you guys. I am actually not subscribed to Ipsy Glam Bag Plus or even Ipsy Glam Bag in general, but they did reach out to me to see if I would like to receive the April box to help them promote and announce a change they recently made. So I do have this little info card that I'm just going to read to you real quick so I don't mess up any information, and then more information will be in the description box for your convenience. So it says Ipsy launched Glam Bag Plus late 2018, which featured 5 full-size beauty products for $25. Previously, this offer was only available to existing Ipsy Glam Bag members, but as of April 2019, we are now available to the public. This means that you do not need to be an existing Ipsy member to sign up. And they said, based on feedback, Glam Bag Plus will now include more of the palettes people love, as well as skincare products and the opportunity to purchase add-ons. So I do think that's really neat that you don't have to already be subscribed to their regular Glam Bag in order to subscribe to the upsize version of the Glam Bag with the full-size products. Now I will just say that I did used to be subscribed to Ipsy a very, very long time ago, but as I kind of grew and my makeup collection grew, I didn't prefer the sample sizes, and while it was a little bit more affordable, it still just wasn't really worth it to me to get, pay $10 for really a bunch of samples that I didn't often reach for. So going back to Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, I really like that they are now offering this, plus box option without having to be subscribed to the, the smaller sample size subscription. So I think that's really cool. I feel like even though it is a little bit more money, in my opinion, it's definitely worth it to get the full-size products rather than the samples, but that's just my opinion. But anyways, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the box that I received. I do believe this is the April box, and I'm going to let you know all about the products in there as well as show them in action. Now up first is the Paris Hilton Skincare. This is their Pro DNA Dual Action Cleansing Gel, and this is a $29 value. So just reading the information for you, it says this cleansing gel is infused with exfoliating caviar lime, ooh, fancy, and pineapple-derived enzymes to brighten the skin, cucumber to depuff, and white tea extract to reduce the appearance of wrinkles and help repair sun damage. You are getting 4 fluid ounces of product, and I actually think that's a pretty good amount. It's a pretty big size cleanser for $30. I think that's actually a really good price, and just based on my first impressions using this, I thought it was really nice. It has a nice lather, it smells really good, and so I've only just used it once this morning while filming this video, but so far I really like it. I'm gonna have to put it into my routine to keep using it, and I'll hopefully be able to update you guys on my thoughts after using it for a month. So stay tuned to a future beauty rewind video to see my thoughts of this cleanser. Next up in the box, we got this moisture balancing cream from the brand Feel Balance. Now this is a $28 value, and you are getting 6 fluid ounces of product, which is again another really great size product to have. And what's really cool about this, at least I thought, is that it can be used for your face as well as your body. So this says, when your medicine cabinet gets cluttered, consolidate your resources with a moisturizer that works for your face and body. Apply this cocktail of cucumber, lime, and elder tree extract to help soothe your skin, reduce inflammation, and hydrate for 24 hours. Best of all, there's no greasy finish. Now my first impressions of this is that it does smell really good. It has a very light, refreshing scent. I do think it was really cool that they kind of tied this in with the cleanser, and that they both have lime and cucumber in them. So I feel like that was probably done on purpose. They kind of tied that in together really well. You get a lot of product. I think this is a good amount of product. It is a pretty rich moisturizer. Like when you put it on, you definitely feel the richness of it. But like I said, it definitely does not leave your skin feeling greasy or anything. It absorbs into the skin pretty quickly and feels really, really great. So first impressions of this moisturizer are good. I really like it. I don't imagine I will use it on my face that often because I do have other, you know, face moisturizers that I love and use all the time. So this will probably be more one that I use for my body, but it is nice that this is a lotion and moisturizer that you can use both on your face and body for those who don't like having a ton of products, you know, for all the different things, which I feel as women we tend to always have because so many companies want to, you know, sell you a different cream for every inch of your body, you know what I mean? So it's kind of cool that this is a 2-in-1 and that you can use it on your face and body. So I do appreciate that. All right, the next item that came in this box is probably the one that I'm the most excited about because I love eye skincare products, which is funny because I just talked about, you know, having moisturizers and stuff for every different inch of your body, but I am a firm believer in eye care products and really taking care of that delicate area. So I'm very excited about this. So anyways, this comes from a brand called GoldFaden MD. I've never heard of this brand before, but it is a $55 value, so it's kind of pricey. So I am excited to be able to try something that pricey for skincare, especially for eye care. And this says, this cream gets straight to the root of your under eye issues because there's only so much concealer can hide. Formulated with rice bran extract, soy peptide, organic red tea, and arnica, it helps reduce the appearance of dark circles, puffiness, and fine lines. Apply 1 drop in a patting motion using your ring finger for lasting results. Use morning and night on clean skin. So I can't really say what I really think about it just from the one-time use. Usually with skincare, especially eye creams and eye care, you really have to use them for a lot longer to really be able to tell if you can see any kind of a difference. But I will say I do like that this comes in a nice little pump. A little bit goes a long way. I used one kind of full pump and that was a lot of product. I probably did not need that much product, so I need to be a little bit more careful in how I pump it out next time I use it. But I do think that's really cool that a little bit really will go a long way, and so you just kind of have to be careful how, you know, how much you pump out. I did find that it felt pretty rich, but it was still also very lightweight and absorbed into my, you know, my skin pretty quickly. As much as I used and put on, it didn't take forever to sink in or anything, and it felt really nice on my eyes. But again, I do have to wait to see, you know, if there are any results, what I think about it, but I am really excited about it. As you probably can tell in the demo, I'm not sure how well you can tell because I feel like these lights make my skin look a little bit lighter and diminish the look of my dark circles, but I do have pretty bad dark circles all the way around my eyes. So any product that kind of is supposed to help with that, I'm pretty excited to try, although I am also very, very skeptical about, because in my experience, pretty much anything I've tried, nothing really helps with dark circles, at least the ones that I have. I know that there are some people who have dark circles from, you know, lack of sleep or maybe lack of something, but my dark circles are more so hereditary. A lot of my family have them. They're the dark kind of brown all around your eyes, you know, dark circles. So I'm not sure how much a skincare product can really help that, but I'm always up for trying it, especially if I'm getting it for free. That's a bonus. But I did like the idea that it's supposed to help reduce puffiness, because I do tend to get puffiness on my eyelids, not so much under here where most people get, you know, under eye bags or puffiness, but I do get puffiness on my eyelids as well. I love any kind of eye cream that helps to firm or diminish the look of fine lines and wrinkles. That is always very exciting to me. But anyways, enough about that. I've gone on and on about this eye care. Clearly you guys can tell that eye care is something that really gets me excited. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next item in the box. The next item is actually a palette from the brand Laura Sanchez. I've never heard of this brand, so I did go on Instagram and find them, and I'm following the brand now, but previously I'd never heard of it. But I did think that this palette, this artwork, something about it seemed very familiar, so I must have seen it somewhere, but I don't really know where or how. But anyway, so this is their Moods eyeshadow and highlighting palette. It is a $35 value, so a fairly affordable palette and brand. And I did do this eye look. I'm using a highlighter on my face today. I'll have a demo up to show you guys it in action, but let me just read a little bit about this palette. It says, mood swings get a bad rap, but sometimes they can inspire different makeup looks. Score. This all-in-one palette is loaded with matte and metallic shades of cheek and eye colors, an option for any mood you're in. Now you're equipped to express all the feels. So briefly before I do get into the demo, I just want to tell you a little bit about, you know, my first impressions of this palette. I feel like the quality is, it's good. It's not great. It's nothing that like I'm like, oh my gosh, these are amazing, but they're not bad whatsoever either. The pigmentation and the quality of it actually really reminds me a lot of the brand Profusion from what I have tried from them. I have tried one of their highlighting palettes as well as one of their eyeshadow palettes in the past, and something about Profusion, which I don't know if anybody ever notices or mentions or talks about, but Profusion has a very interesting texture to their shadows and highlighters. It's almost like soft, almost like creamy, but not quite a cream product. But they're not quite like fully powder as we know a powder eyeshadow product or a powder highlight product. I would like to say I can compare it to like the Super Shock shadows that ColourPop has, except for it's not quite that soft or creamy either. So I don't really know how to explain it, but if you're familiar with Profusion eyeshadows or highlighters, that's kind of the same feel, texture, and quality that I get from the highlighters and eyeshadows in this palette. Hopefully that makes sense to somebody. I do think the pigmentation on these are really, really pretty. I'm gonna have some swatches I'm gonna show here of everything you get in this palette. I do think they are really, really beautiful, pretty pigmented. All of these swatches I did apply using a brush. I actually used the Royal & Langnickel BX80 brush to do these swatches so you can see what they look like applied with a brush. Really have no issues. They build up very, very well. And I did find them really easy to work with, and they do look really pretty. So I'm excited to have this palette to play around with and learn about a new brand. I will say I love the packaging. I think that's super, super cute. But anyways, with all that being said, let me show you the demo of this eye look. So I did go ahead and start off with the yellow shade in this palette. These don't have shade names. The names are actually emojis. So I'm just gonna tell you the color that I used, but I did use the yellow color in my crease. Then I moved into the dark brown shade kind of on the inner and outer corner, and then blended a little bit more into my crease to kind of help, you know, add some depth. And then I went into the green shade kind of on the inner and outer corner of my eyes, but mostly all over my lid. And then I just went ahead and used the highlighter shade. Now this one does have a name, it's Mamacita. I used that for the center of my eyelid to go for kind of a halo eye look. And then I went ahead and ran that brown shade on my lower lash line and then kind of smudged it up into my inner and outer corners again, just for a little bit more depth after putting that green shade down. And then went back in with the green shade for just a little spot on my lower lash line as well. Then I went ahead and did the rest of my face, brows, lashes, and things like that off camera, and then wanted to come back on camera to use the other highlight. This is the shade Diosa, which looks white in the pan, but actually has a little bit of a pink shift to it. So I used that for my highlight on my cheeks, as well as added a touch to my inner corners of my eyes, and then a little bit to my Cupid's bow as well. Overall, like I said, I didn't have any issues working with these shadows. I think I created a really beautiful look. The pigmentation is really pretty, and I really like the way the look I created came out. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the last items in this box. Alright, so the last items in the box is a kind of 2-for-1 deal, and this was something I was the least excited about in this box, I almost actually didn't even use this or demo it because I was like, I could just give it away to someone. I don't imagine it'd be something I would actually keep using after demoing it, so I didn't want to waste it, but I'm kind of glad that I did end up using it because they weren't quite what I was expecting. But anyways, let me just tell you what they are first. These are the Girlactik Beauty 3-in-1 Lip Sparkle Balm Duos. You're gonna get the shade Periwinkle and Twinkle, and it says it's $34 for a set of 2 of them. So the information says, raise your hand if you love lip gloss, which I do. But hate that sticky feeling. Same. Luckily, this balm duo gives you the sparkle and shine, but in a moisturizing formula with zero stickiness. Plus, it's a stick balm, so you don't have to worry about leaks or messy application. You can wear it on bare lips for a subtle sparkle, apply under a sheer tinted lip gloss for a sparkly wash of color, or layer over liquid lipsticks for a glistening pop of color. So I actually did apply the shade Twinkle, which is more of the pinky sheer color, to my lips, my bare lips, and then applied a clear gloss over top. So, and I actually really like the way that looks. It's not crazy amount of sparkle, but just, you know, just enough of something. It's really pretty. And I did just open the one because I don't know if I'll really use the Periwinkle shade, which is the purpley one, so I might still give that to somebody else. So I didn't swatch it and I didn't want to use it just in case. But anyways, when I saw these, even though I did read that it was a lip product, I still was looking at it like it was kind of one of those eyeshadow chubby pencils, and imagined it being kind of more creamy and just almost chalky. And so that was why I didn't really want to use it and was like, I don't know if I will like this. But I went ahead and just swatched this color on the back of my hand. When I did that, I was like, oh, okay, this really does have a very much so lip balm like feeling. So it's not like creamy like a chubby, you know, eyeshadow chubby stick would be, and it's not it just wasn't what I was expecting. It definitely feels like a balm, and I actually really do like it a lot. So it really was a nice surprise, and I'm glad that I did go ahead and swatch it and then test it out, because otherwise I would have never known. Even though the info did say it was supposed to be like a balm, I don't know, just looking at it, I was like, I don't know about that. I don't want to waste it. I probably won't use it, but I do think this is really nice. The packaging is really kind of cool. So anyways, that wraps it up for everything that came in the April Glam Bag Plus box. It's funny that they're still called glam bags because it's not a bag, it comes in a box. But either way, anyways, that's everything from the April box. I do hope you guys found this video enjoyable. Being able to see these products in action, even though I'm pretty sure it will be May by the time this video actually goes up. So I know technically this box is a little bit old news. You won't be able to get these products, but hopefully you guys enjoy seeing the products in action. And then in case you did already get this box, you're already subscribed, you know, maybe this will give you a little inspiration for a look or anything like that. I don't know. But anyways, I do just also want to thank so much Ipsy for sending me this to try and share with you guys about. Just so you guys know, I didn't say this in the beginning, but this video is not sponsored. I'm not being paid to share this or anything. The info, and I'll have a link down in the description box. There's no affiliate anything for this. I just received this as a gift to be able to share with you guys, and I don't think I will keep getting this subscription box or anything like that, because I really think this is just a one-time thing, unless maybe they liked my video and want to send me it again. I don't really know, but I do just want to thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it, and with all that being said, much love and hugs to you. Bye, beauty babes. Mwah!